just got done with a workout. I'll start my day a little bit later than I would love. It's like what time is it right now? It's 9:19. I got up around 6:30, which I typically get up around 5:30. My son woke me up a few times last night, and he was kind of on me, so I just enjoyed it, to be honest with you. It's one of the beauties about our business that we're flexible on time. I can go in whenever I want. I mean, obviously I have to get in on a reasonable time to get my work done. I have things I need to do, priorities, right? Clients and stuff that need to be serviced and files that need to be handled. So gotta get in at a moderate time to handle that. But we're gonna go home right now, eat some, get a post-workout meal, some oatmeal with whey protein, peanut butter. You guys will see that a lot over the next how long this vlog goes. And then we'll get ready for the office. All right, guys, Monday. Just left the house, headed to the office. So today's the measuring stick day. Today's the day we'll look at where are we at, how do we get to 75 million, and build a plan. So this week will really be about solidifying that plan and having a process of execution to make sure that we hit our goal in the next 2 years. Because like I said, the most I've done is 30 million in 1 year. So this is almost, short of 3xing that. So a lot has to change to get there. And most of that's going to be a mindset shift, an identity shift, process shift, right? All of that has to kind of sync together. And obviously the goal and the intention, it's never been that high. So it's something that's, it's new territory for me. But I'm excited because I haven't felt this excited about something for a long time. Been kind of, honestly, just kind of been going through some of the motions lately. Find myself a little bit too comfortable. And that's not a good place for me to be. So, but doing this vlog and putting this out there, it's an extra layer of accountability, because I know that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, oh, he's not going to hit it, right? Or they're going to throw in their negative thoughts and energy, which is fine. I'm going to show you guys how to handle that, because it's going to happen. And then also yourself, right? The self-doubt, the fear, the anxiety of failing as you've put something out there. But I think I've given myself enough time and a realistic runway to get there. So yeah, stay tuned, guys, and get it. This moment of truth, this was the time we're gonna see where we're at, right? So currently we have 14,198,000 funded. We have one deal in escrow, which is, don't get started on that. So I look comfortable, but I do have a pretty healthy pipeline, about 40 million in the pipe that can, a lot of this is it might not work out, right? Some of this business there's some big loans there that we might not be able to do. One's out of state, one's coming, and some, are writing offers. So we have to fill that. That 40 million can dwindle quite quickly when you have larger loans. So now we need to boost that up, and we need some business now that's going to go into escrow. So we need to get out there, prospect more, maybe do some open houses, and then put a plan together that to get more partners. We just need more business. Especially when we're trying to get to 75 million. This kind of pipeline is not going to cut it.
What's up, guys? It's 4:30. Got up a little earlier. Enzo woke me up, and so I started my morning routine. Typically starts with water, hydration. Then I do a 10, 15, 20-minute meditation where I visualize, and I thank God for giving me this day, giving me so much. I thank him for pulling me out of the darkness, and giving me the light that I have in my life today. So once I'm done with that, I start journaling, but today I'm reading some of the older entries. And 2024 was a tough season, and I thanked God in my entry in December of 2024 for putting me through that season. Because it's those seasons that we grow so much. It's those seasons that we learn, that we transform. So I just thought I would share that. But we'll journal, we'll get ready for the gym, and that's the morning routine. It's been like that for the last 7 years.
All right, just got home from the gym. Great back workout today. My fitness life is a 10 out of 10 at this point. And the only reason I say that is because it's pretty dialed in to where it's automatic. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about what I have to eat because it's always meal prepped. I eat the same foods all the time, all year round. It doesn't change. And I'm used to it. I love it. My workout training changes based on my goals. Now more than ever, I just want to stay lean year round, 6 to 7% body fat. I feel better that way. I can fast. I can do things that I enjoy. And I'm not so fixated on eating foods and obsession about getting protein in, because the meals that I eat puts me at about 150 to 200 grams of protein, give or take. So I get my protein in, and that's the most important thing to me. Carb timing around workouts. But yeah, so let's go crush today. The focus of today is to really start feeding that pipeline. I just had a refinance last night come in, so we'll price that out this morning. And we have a coaching call as well, or coaching meeting with our sales manager to go over the pipeline and kind of review what's been going on the first half of the year and what are we gonna implement to crush the second half of the year. See you guys later. So guys, headed to Broker Open. So on Tuesdays around LA County, I mean, most places you'll have broker opens where agents will host open houses for other brokers to come and tour and, see if preview the house for buyers that they have. Sometimes obviously buyers will be available, they'll tour as well. A great opportunity to meet agents and support some of the agent partners. So that's what we're going to go do today. My boy Steve from Dennis Chernoff's team has a house in Vantage. It's not too far from where I live, so I'm going to go stop in and check it out and shoot some content and support him. Good morning. It's Wednesday. Headed to the gym. Gonna do some cardio, light recovery days, some abs. But I was thinking about time this morning. I was looking at my son playing yesterday on the mat, and I thought, man, he's got so big so fast, because 8 months flew. And I was like, dude, our lives fly the same way. We just don't see it because we don't have a measuring stick, right? My son was the measuring stick. I see him every day. I'm seeing him grow. But our lives, we don't see that, so we're just kind of aimlessly going throughout the day and weeks and months, and we just lose time, and life passes so fast that by the time you know it, like haven't accomplished anything, you haven't hit your goals, you haven't chased your passions, and the more and more that time passes by, the more and more regret creeps in. And it becomes like this toxic thing in your mind that just distances you from even chasing your goals and getting to where you want to get to. And it gets harder and harder. So something to think about. But I don't know about you guys. For me, I wake up every morning now more than ever, having this perspective of what am I going to do to push the needle? Like, what is the activities today that I can do to get me closer to the 75 million, right? That's the goal for the next few years. And then what am I going to do today that's going to make me better? What is that 1% that I can improve on? And if I can improve on more, even better. The compound is going to be that much bigger. So let's go hit this gym. Let's get 1% better physically. And then get to the office and get to work. All right, guys. It's Wednesday. In the office a bit early. Gonna catch the England game here at 9. So today we have quite a few dollar activities with the price out or send an application for $2 million refi. We have a $250,000 second that we need to price out with a $900,000 purchase. Sorry, $1 million purchase that we need to price out. And look at my to-do list here. And then we have to send links for docs for another $2.4 million purchase. So a busy day. Things need to get done. But this is what it takes, right? I mean, these are all applications. Some are going to go into escrow. Some are just in the early stages. The goal is always to continue to fill the pipeline. And whatever sticks, it sticks nowadays because, buyers pull out, people have changed their heart. The market is completely different. So just keep filling the pipeline. Something came to my mind earlier was about balance. I was talking to Artin, one of our more experienced loan officers, and he was talking about, hey man, when you get to a certain volume, that is a bit of a trade-off. The trade-off is time, right? Get up to where you're making doing 75 million or above that, which is over $1 million in commissions, depending on how you look at it. It's going to take a lot of sacrifice and time, right? Time that you have to spend with networking and feeding into other people and making sure you're servicing your partners, and it all takes away time from your family. So your time gets a little bit more finite, so you have to really be more mindful and intentional with it. So that's what I've been thinking about now, is really maximizing as much time as I have. One, to turn the needle and do more business, but two, to make sure that when I'm with my family, that I'm as intentional as I can be and I'm present in the moment. All right, guys, it's Thursday. Headed to the office at the drop off my son. That's another new complexity that I'm dealing with is son drop-offs. My wife had to go do her hair and stuff, so I was being a good husband. But I was thinking about something this morning. I'm working on a deal where it's a short sale. We're competing with 3 offers. My clients have written an offer, and how important it is to pick up the phone and call the listing agent and advocate for your clients, right? But more important, when you have reputation, that is a deal maker. When that agent, even if they don't know you, they can look you up and they can see, okay, this guy's a deal maker. He gets deals done. That gives a lot of confidence to listing agents, and a lot of times pushes your deal in. I've got many offers accepted based on reputation, but you have to close, right? So that's another thing. There's one thing to have reputation. The second thing is to close the deal. So if you do put your name on the line like that, you better be accountable on closing. But if you want to get to what we're trying to get to, which is 75 million, we need to get at bats, right? We have to get in front of a lot more people and make sure we're constantly pushing that brand out there, closing more deals, and building more credibility towards reputation. All right, guys, it's the end of the week vlog where we kind of recap. This is new to me, so I'll try to get more content around some of the lifestyle stuff, but I try to capture as much as I can. It was a busy week. But one thing I'll speak about is, it's fascinating to me, is when you put an intention out there in life, and obviously my intention was to grow the volume and get to 75 in 2 years, and I'll be documenting that by the end of 2028, is that once you have a clear vision, things start to align. And once I came in to the office on Monday with this intention and started really manifesting it and having some clarity around it, my pipeline started to explode. But just like with anything else, we have to have accountability. So current pipeline, we have about 40 million in the pipe, give or take. Some's going to fall off. Some have some big loans that I don't think is going to happen. So we're going to have to clear that up by next week, and I'll have an updated number. We have 14 million funded, and we're in the middle of the year. So not exactly where we need it to be. I need to be at 20 to hit the target of 40. So we have a lot of work to do on the second half of the year. But I feel like I'm set up for a big second half. So we're really going to focus on really getting more out of our partners, right? How do we support them to get more business? Because that's the goal. When they just make money, we make money. And we need to be the back end of that and make sure that we're pushing them forward in this tough market and consistently providing them resources so they can get more deals in. And yeah, so that's the goal, is to get more out of what we have and then get new partners, right? Constantly be branding, marketing, creating new partnerships, maybe going after some larger accounts. And that's going to be the focus going into the next few weeks. So I appreciate you guys watching this far. We're not close, but the identity shift is going to happen. And next week, we'll work on building the identity. And I'll show you guys what I'm going to do is how am I going to build a $75 million producer. So stay tuned.